friends, how are you? Today, this is something which I actually experienced. I was somewhere and uh, I met a person who's an atheist. We have a lot of atheists around, agnostics and atheists. Atheists are such people who do not believe in God, okay, in divine. According to me, everybody believes in some kind of divinity or the cosmic energy or the divine power. I understand atheists do not believe in a form or an idol. That's fine. But they do believe in the source. Every person believes in the source, believes in some kind of a divine power. So the question came up was, does God exist? So I just smiled and I said, tell me, why do you think that the divine does not exist? So they said, we are doing everything ourselves. We breathe ourselves, we work ourselves, we eat, we this, that, everything we are doing ourselves. There are a lot of people I know, he said that they've created their own naseeb, they've created their own fate. Now, if you ask me, from my point of view, I would say there is nothing that the divine doesn't do. We feel that I have created my own destiny. I am a self-made person. That itself also is a divine power that is there, which is helping you to do it. And that's the mindset probably you have developed, that I have done everything. No one can do anything without the divine power. I've always given this example of breath. When you breathe, how does your nose know that only the oxygen has to be taken in? Along with that, the prana goes inside, the prana shakti. We can't see it, but it is there. It goes, and that's how we survive. That's how we are breathing, we are living. Who does all these things? Who is the sutradhar? Who is the master of ceremonies of all these things which are happening over here in the world? There is so much of chaos, there is so much of disharmony, but there is some harmony in the disharmony. So who is holding this entire harmony? Another question which always comes into my head is this, our planetary system. All planets all the planets rotate around the sun ever since creation, without fail, without going at a wrong speed. Everything is happening with such harmony. The change of seasons, the change of weather, the change of climatic conditions. I'm not talking of this global warming and all now. I'm talking of generally how the earth functions. Everything is going on just so perfectly. Those planets are so far away from us, yet they seem to have some kind of a asar on us. Some planetary management, or this star moving there or this planet moving there, has its effect on humanity. How is all that happening? The moon has its effect on water, the waning and the waxing of the moon. So many things depend, our emotional moods and everything of humanity depends on that. Who is doing all this? How is all this happening? Now you may put a seed in the ground, but that seed, how does it automatically bloom? How does it become a flower? From a flower to a seed to a fruit? How? Who does this all? Secondly, I don't know if you have been to Kailash, but next to Kailash mountain in Tibet, next to Kailash mountain, there is a Om Parvat over there. You all can Google and find out about the Om Parvat. Now that Om Parvat is so high up, it's such a huge mountain. Over there, the snow falls in such a way that a perfect Om is formed on that mountain. The snow doesn't fall anywhere else except it makes a formation of a Om, proper Om, huge big Om. How? How does that happen? Who is doing it all? Okay, let's not go so far. Let's take of our own body. We eat food. We eat carbs, proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins. Correct? When we eat some delicious things which are so nice to see and to smell, and wow, I want to eat this, and you eat it. How does your body know that this is fats, this is carbohydrate, this is protein, this is vitamin? How does it segregate all that? What happens inside the body that the blood is formed? Certain things become fat, certain things become whatever, energy. Who's doing it all in the body? Do we tell the body? You will say it is science. How do you prove all these things? How does science prove all these things, that all these things happen in the body? It's a mechanism. One fine day it just stops. One fine day your digestion system goes for a toss. Who has done that? If it's your body and you can control it, and if it's science, why can't you control it? Why can't you take charge of it? So, if you have the answers to these questions, then I will believe you that there is no God, there is no divinity. Everything is happening by math. Everything I can do. If you can answer these questions of mine, I accept. But now coming to it, when you think about it, you will definitely accept. You may not call this, you may not use this word as God, which I myself personally do not use the word God. I say divine. Because when you say God, it becomes your God and my God, and there's confusion in that. I don't want that. I believe in the divine. There is a divine power, for sure. You may call it God, Ishwar, Bhagwan, Allah, kuch bhi. But that divine power is at work 24/7. It is unfortunate, I would say, that you have not recognized this power somewhere around you, in you, all the time. And my dear friends, if you start acknowledging this divine power that is there all the time, in your breathing, eating, sleeping, if you recognize the divine power all the time, and how that power protects you and takes care of you, you will be amazed at the things that happen to you in life. I don't know whether you would like me using this word miracles, but they happen in your life just by acknowledging that divinity, the divine power which is there inside you and all around you. Things that happen, you go in nature, you go and sit in some forest, go and see how those trees function with each other. It is something remarkable how that entire jungle functions. There is one mother tree. The mother tree provides water and everything for the entire jungle. There is such coordination and such harmony in those different types of trees. There is so much harmony. Unfortunately, with human beings, because the mind is there, it starts thinking so much, it goes into analysis and all those things. That is why human beings are just not in harmony, not with themselves, not with other human beings, not with any other living beings, and not with the planet. And that's how we are suffering here just now with whatever is happening to us in this COVID situation, is because we are not in sync with all these things. We've never acknowledged nature, we've never acknowledged Mother Earth, we've never acknowledged the divine power which is there. So divinity has finally got us down to our knees. Either you learn, you understand, accept that there is this power, or then get ready to bear with all these things that are there happening to humanity. So guys, do not ever think that there is no divine power. It is there all the time. That is your guiding force of your life. And those of you who believe in what I'm saying, start acknowledging that divine power. Just keep on saying thank you to that divine power all the time, inside the gratitude feeling of gratitude has to be there. Offering of gratitude has to be there 24/7 to your divine. Thank you guys. And do check my website www.smitajaikar.com. If you want any help from me, I'm always there to help. Please do contact. Thank you so much.